Hey, what's up, guys? So I just got in the new Xbox Series X, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. It literally just came in the mail, I'd say like a couple hours ago. Now, this is actually the first Xbox console that I've had in a while. I think the last one that I had was the Xbox One S. And Xbox, as a side note, these names get so confusing with how they name it, like the Xbox One S versus the Series X and S, and I wish they would kind of change it up. Either way, the last Xbox console that I had was the Xbox One S, and I think I got that probably my first or second year in college, probably somewhere around then, and it was fun, but honestly, I don't think I played it that much. Like most of my friends, and even now, most of my friends are pretty much on PlayStation. So, I had a PS4, and that's pretty much the main thing I would do, play PS4. Yeah, I didn't really play it too much. All the games that I cared about were already on the PlayStation ecosystem. So I didn't really, play the Xbox that much. But one of the main reasons I've even been considering getting the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S for that matter is the backwards compatibility. And that's one area I think that they definitely have Sony beat, is the ability of you being able to just go pick up any Xbox game from the original Xbox through the 360 or the Xbox One and just literally just put it in and it's fine. You're playing the same games that you've loved since you were a kid. And that's something that I really was interested in, because I remember back in high school, a lot of my friends and I, as soon as we get home, hop on Halo 3 or Halo Reach and have a lot of fun playing until really early in the morning. And it's definitely was a lot of fun doing that. Even friends that are just people I met from playing the games, it was definitely a lot of fun and something I wanted to try to experience again. So a main reason that I went with the Xbox Series X over the Xbox Series S is what I was saying earlier, that I like to have the flexibility of putting a physical disc into my console. Is part of the reason, really the same reason that I went with the the PS5 standard versus the PS5 digital version. Even though I mainly download digital games, I like the flexibility of if there's a better sale in the store, or if I have a disc or a friend has a disc that we want to just physically share like people used to do in the older days. I like having that option, but you can't do that with digital, and that's one of the things that still makes me kind of shy away from that. There's some more performance enhancements that you have with the X over the S, and I'm sure by now you guys probably already know the differences and all that kind of stuff. So I'll put the specs on the screen, but I'm not really gonna focus too much on that. So for the Xbox, I actually did the all access pass thing, where I think you pay like $35 a month for 2 years and you get the console and Game Pass Ultimate included in that price, which me it sounds like a really cool thing. I've never really used Game Pass before, because I think honestly when I had the Xbox One S, I don't even think Game Pass was a thing. Like, it was just Xbox Live Gold, and they would give you so many free games every month. But besides that, you just had to buy discs or the digital version. So Game Pass is something that's completely new to me, but something that I'm really interested in. So yeah, this video is just going to be a quick little unboxing of the Xbox Series X. I'm going to do another video in the coming weeks that's going to be a full review of it. And then another video after that that's actually going to be comparing the PS5 to the Xbox Series X, because I've had the PS5 since launch day back in November, and I've gone through all the gripes of having an early be an early adopter for a console. But overall, that's been a great experience too, playing with a couple friends and all that kind of stuff. And Miles Morales, I won't get into that, this is the Xbox video. But yeah, I think let's hop straight into the unboxing. So I got a couple of accessories with the console. I actually got these from Best Buy. The console, like I said, I got from GameStop. But I got the Shock Blue controller, just to have another controller to play with friends, or, just if controller dies, be able to swap it out. And then I also got this dual charging station from Power A, because really, honestly, I mean, that's one thing I always kind of didn't really like that much about Xbox, is the fact of it not having a built-in rechargeable battery. And I know some people say that's a good thing, because you know, the way the battery or the way any battery works, the more you charge it, the more the battery life is gonna, you know, go down and not really gonna hold a charge as long as it initially did. But for me, I wish that they, and maybe they, you know, like I said, I haven't been on an Xbox in a while, maybe the controllers now actually come with a rechargeable battery pack. If they don't, I feel like that's kind of how they should do it, you know, like have the controller come with a rechargeable battery pack that's removable, and then, you know, if you remove it or if the battery pack dies, then you can put in AA batteries. But again, I know Microsoft, Xbox, you know, it's a business, and obviously they want to sell people on accessories, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I think that would be a cool thing if that's already not how it is. But yeah, charging station, and then the shock blue controller is what I got for now. So yeah, let's open up this box. All right, cool. This is the box here. Let's get that out, and the packing material. All right. So yeah, here's the box here. Like I said, has 4K 120 frames per second, and this has a 1TB SSD. That's part of the other reason that I want to get the X over the S, is the fact that it has more storage. And I know they have the expansion cards that you could get, but those are like $220, and you know, honestly, for the price, if you got a Series S and then an expansion card, that's really almost the price of just getting a Series X. I'm sure you have an extra 500 gigs of storage, but honestly, I just felt like this was made a little more sense. So let's open this up now, and you can see what the console looks like here. I know Xbox, they've really embraced the refrigerator jokes that everyone's been making, and they actually made a life-size refrigerator. But let's open this up. Let's see, I think this is, oh, there's more tape. All right, let's get that. Honestly, I'm stupid. Look at this. It's a pull tab. It's literally a pull tab on the box. I'm sure whoever designed this box is looking at me like I'm crazy right now, but let's get this open. Okay, this is nice packaging. This is really nice packaging. Let me angle the camera. Actually, I'll shift this a little bit. So what you got in here, Power Your Dreams is, I guess, the new slogan that they're trying to go for. I'll move that down a little bit. Yeah, Power Your Dreams. The console itself, I mean, I'm coming from the PS5, which is a mammoth of a console. This is honestly still pretty compact. Let me take it out real quick. It's pretty heavy. You know, it's definitely got some heft to it, but I don't know. I'll have to do a weight comparison in the full in the comparison video between this and the PS5, but this is definitely heavier than it looks like it would be. So you got the console. What else do we have in here? We have, let's see what this is. Getting started kind of guide, showing you where everything is, telling you to download the Xbox app, all that kind of stuff. And it looks like my fears were correct, that they still, let me move that over, they still make you use AA batteries, and they don't come with a battery pack, which is slightly annoying, but I don't know, hopefully they change it one day. Alright, and yeah, this is what the console looks like here. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. I don't know, this matte black, hopefully not. But yeah, honestly, I'm probably like a lot of people. I thought these were RGB, you know, like lights from the first, you know, launch video, announcement video. But no, it's just paint, you know, on the inside. If you look at a certain angle, you can see more of it. I really wish they would have put some RGB lighting just to have the green really shine through, especially, you know, if you just put it in an entertainment center or somewhere on a TV stand, it would have been pretty cool. But yeah, the console, very sharp edges, really sleek looking. And then on the back here, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's two USB type A ports. There's an Ethernet port, power, HDMI port, and then this right here is the slot for your storage expansion card. Yeah, that's what the console looks like. I'm going to go ahead and sit this to the side. I guess I'll go ahead and unbox the accessories real quick. Okay, so the first one, I guess I'll go with the more boring of the things. The power charging station thing. Let's get this open. So in here, it looks like we got okay, now I think this is what some people were saying. I was reading some of the reviews on Best Buy about this. People were saying the backs didn't fit for their controllers, but this one guy said that I believe there's two that fit the newer Xbox controller and two that fit like the older one from like, I don't know, the one that they used before this console came out. So yeah, there are indeed, if you guys are on the fence, there are four, and I'm assuming that's the case, you know, two for the newer one, two for the older one. Power adapter here, and then this is the actual dock here itself. So they do click down, and you know, it's a decent build quality. You know, it's just regular kind of charger, seems like it'll be fine, but yeah. And then the controller itself, the additional controller. Actually, where is the actual black controller that the console should have came with? Hold on. Aha. Hidden back here with all the other things. Too excited by the console. So, we'll finish this out real quick. So we have HDMI cable here, which should be HDMI 2.1. Then we have the power cable here. Move that over so you guys can see. Yeah, power cable, paperwork, and I think the last thing is the controller itself here. So let's see. So there's something heavy still in the bag. Yes, AA. Unfortunately, AA batteries. I mean, at least they come with some, but I don't know. I wish they provided a rechargeable battery pack for how much the thing costs. But yeah, the controller feels nice, you know. I do wish that it had something like the DualSense with adaptive triggers. But yeah, the controller feels nice. Pretty much how I remembered it being. It's nice and light, doesn't feel like your hands would get fatigued. The DualSense controller is definitely heavier, just like, you know, off the bat, it's a lot heavier. But I do like the adaptive triggers and all the enhancements with haptic feedback that the DualSense has. I'm curious to see how this does with, you know, me being so used to the DualSense controller and then going to this. So like I said, that's going to be in the full review where I kind of talk about those kind of things. But just off, you know, first impression, it's definitely a really good looking controller. So we'll go ahead and I'll open up the second controller that I got in the shock blue. So let's see. I think it's just this one piece of tape at the bottom, and that really might be it. Let's see. Okay, this is dusty on the inside of the box. I don't know if you can see that, but it's definitely dusty on the inside, which is kind of weird to be inside the box. It's almost like, it kind of looks like hair, like from, I don't know, it's probably dust, but whatever. Besides it being dusty, and you can see in here more AA batteries. At least they give you some, are these Duracell? They look like Duracell. Yeah, OEM Duracell. The ones that come with the controller itself, are these also Duracell? Let's see. Yeah, these are also Duracell. So at least they give you a good battery like brand. But yeah, I would really would have preferred if they would have just given you a battery pack. And I think they might have a controller that comes with one, but this one does not. Yeah, this feels nice. Besides it being dusty, I'm going to dust it off a little bit. But blue's my favorite color. I wanted a second controller. It is white on the back, so that might get dirty a little bit over time. But yeah, both of these controllers, blue one and the black one, these do fit good in the hand and they feel pretty nice. So that about does it for my unboxing of the Xbox Series X. I'm really excited to dive into all the games that I can have access to on Game Pass, and you know, some of the older ones, some of the newer ones. And like I said, after I've used it for a good while, I'll do a full review video, and then after that I'll have a comparison video between the Series X and the PS5, and that's definitely going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, just leave a comment down below and I'll definitely get back to you guys. But I'm about to go game, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.